Loyalty.
Mm.
So loyalty right here, this can be talked about when it comes to anything, right? It's not only relationships, it's family, it's friends, it's business, it's a work environment. You know, the
Mhm.
people who you're around, you know, but I wanted to start talking about loyalty when it comes to relationships. I think it's very important for a person to understand like what loyalty is. Because a lot of times a person will talk about loyalty, but they don't really understand what it entails. So I'm very big when it comes to defining our terms, like what something is. Socrates, let us define our terms to make sure we're on the same page. So it doesn't matter what you might feel like that loyalty is. It's what whoever you are talking to or dealing with, and this is talking about relationships. How do you see the word loyalty and how do they see it, right? So when you look up
Mhm.
the word loyalty, the first thing that pops up is loyalty, right? Then it's honesty, it's commitment, it's allegiance, and it's devotion.
Mhm.
I think these things is very important when it comes to talking about loyalty because a lot of times everyone doesn't understand like what it means to be loyal, right?
Mhm.
And that goes with honesty, right? Honesty is one of those things. So it's like if we're dealing with each other and you're lying to me, right? But it's like, oh, you didn't tell me something because I didn't ask you, and you would think that it's no longer lying
Mhm.
because I didn't ask. But that's being dishonest, the opposite of being honest. So
Mhm.
that falls underneath loyalty. How do you look at that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, omission is a form of dishonesty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, with loyalty, all of those other terms that you just mentioned, honesty, that all ties in to someone being loyal. And how you said doesn't necessarily have to mean in a relationship or intimate. It can be outside of that. It can be, as far as, family, work relationships, uh, things of that nature. But you definitely have to, like you said, depending on who you're dealing with, or in that relationship, you have to define the terms of what you both feel or think the meaning of loyalty is, because for someone else it might not necessarily mean the same to them as to what it means to you.
Correct.